grapes have like they're like a bitter aftertaste.
Oh, weird. Is it? They're locally grown there.
I don't know if bitter is the right word, but something weird. Like when you get taste bite into a banana peel,
Yeah,
and it makes your mouth like kind of like
puckered.
yeah. There's a word for it. It's a what's what's the fucking word? What's a word of something that like sucks something, absorbs something? A restrictant. What the fuck is that word?
I don't know.
I used to know a lot of words.
What happened? Just slowly dissipated.
I guess so. Oh, this morning I was doing a show and there's some Pat Lang was like, "Man, are you depressed?" And I didn't read the comment. I'm like, "What's this guy talking about?" I'm fucking great. And then I went back and watched like 2 minutes of the show to check the audio because people said the audio was low.
Yeah.
Holy shit, my energy was low this morning.
Man, I didn't notice any of that. I thought it was cool.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I just like threw it on the TV when I was working and doing stuff around, so I wasn't like that focused in. But no, it seemed. I don't know. You seemed normal. I like the way
I
you
felt
ended
great.
it.
I felt great. I was just chill. You know what's happening? I'm spending too much time at the beach, and there's
Yeah.
weed everywhere.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. Holy shit, it was so strong. We were there.
You must be getting contact high.
Whoever rented that house next door for that first time, that was like it was early too. It was like
Yeah.
8:30
The
in the
guy was
morning.
smoking the whole time.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Hey, what do you think? Everyone's like, all the generals are getting together. And I'm like, yeah, good.
Yeah,
It's
I don't know.
unprecedented. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. All right. So you mean all the war guys are getting together to hang out, do beer, like
Do beer bongs.
Hey, you know what? You know this story, but every year at Christmas time at the Christmas party and the New Year's Eve party, the next day HR always fires someone. Like it's just
Oh,
standard.
yeah. Yep.
Someone squeezes someone's tits, gets drunk, something happens, right? Fights. Can you imagine? Like, even though these are all generals, like someone at some bar is getting arrested that night.
Someone's getting honey potted.
Yeah, someone's. Oh yeah, did you see that? They've opened up an investigation with James Comey honeypotting Donald Trump.
Really?
Yeah. In 2015, whistleblowers come forward and said, "Yeah, I was ordered by Comey to honeypot Trump." Two bitches came out.
Yeah. Come on, man. Hey,
Distraction?
but
Distraction?
this time, these three-letter institutions are fine, right?
What do you mean?
Just everything else that's going on, you know? Trump's in, so it's all good, right? None of that's happening now.
Yes.
We're good.
Thank you.
We got
Thank
it. Settle down, guys.
Thank you. God, I hate friends like you. One of my other friends who loves Trump, he's like, dude, he didn't even know the generals were getting together. I'm like, dude, stop. It's all good.
That's not that weird to me. How are you gonna know everything?
It's all good. Give me your take on Charlie Kirk. What are you following any of it?
Oh, of course I'm following. I'm sucked so far down the rabbit hole. I don't even want to admit it, dude.
Okay, let me ask you just ask you some chill questions before you go.
Okay.
Do you think Tyler Robinson was the shooter?
No.
Okay. Do you think he was shot from the front? Do you think he was shot?
Yeah, I think he was shot. I think he was shot.
Oh shit!
I
was asking questions with presuppositions. That was fucked
Right.
up. I shouldn't do that.
Yeah,
I'll pray to my own thing. Well, let me unfuck you, Sevy. He wasn't shot at all.
He was taken down the trap door. Did you ever see him? There's no autopsy. He got carted off into a car.
Yeah. So did Candace Owens release anything today regarding? I know she posted something yesterday saying Tyler Robinson was never even at the school. Do we have any information since then? Like she said she was going to release proof today.
Yeah, like confirming that. I haven't seen anything confirming that other than her original post saying it.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I think so. There was and I think this originally came out of Candace Owens' show where there was somebody who was filming a different part of the roof. And he was like kind of behind this bush. And earlier that person had filmed somebody else being like, hey, who's that walking across the thing? Like in, tactical gear that looked like it would be a quintessential Hollywood movie actor, assassin style,
Right. Yep.
And apparently took aim there. So from the roof, from the side, just a slightly different angle from when they showed it. And then also too, I've watched some of the footage of Tyler Robinson running across the roof where like his shadow disappears and you could see the blue screen. And then there's a person who's walking in the background who disappears. And so like now they're saying that imaging isn't even truly the real imaging. I'm also completely skeptical of Candace Owens in general.
Oh, you think she could even someone used some big words in the podcast this morning. They said, "Do you think she's controlled opposition?" I was like, "Holy shit.
Yeah.
This shit's getting this is like a crazy game of Clue."
That's what it feels like. And like everything that you think, like a week later it changes. So, I just kind of follow all of it. I just keep an open mind, really. But here's the thing,
bro, let me say this.
Okay.
Do you think that if everyone was there, so they have this stuff in Photoshop where I can just take my camera. This is 15 years ago they had this. Now I don't know what they have. I can take my camera and just go put all the pictures in Photoshop that will stitch them all together and make one big beautiful picture for me.
Yeah.
Do you think that there were enough people filming simultaneously all the angles that if they got together and said, "Hey, here's my footage," that there's got to be some supercomputer that could build a 360 fucking view in real time that we could like those rooms they have at Epcot Center when you're like on a canoe and everywhere you look, it's a 360. Like they could make that.
I think so.
Someone could make that, right? There were 100 people filming in the area when he got shot.
Yeah, exactly. And there's so many camera angles on everything that
we just haven't seen 90% of them.
And on top of that, think how many people would cooperate with that type of investigation. Hey guys, if your camera was rolling during that time, even if you think you filmed nothing at all, even if it was on selfie, like bring it to us because we'd like to see your footage. You could submit it here or whatever. And you would just have this massive stockpile of footage, right? Yeah, I don't know. Then you get Peter Thiel to analyze all the data for us and tell us what really happened, right?
Is this a yawning emoji? I can't see. My eyes can't see it.
No, it's a face palm. Like, oh gosh. That's the other thing too. You know what's more
what's
interesting?
What's the face palm mean? Like, God, you're smart as fuck, Sevy?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's good. That's how I would take it. I don't know.
That's what every emoji is to me.
Like, man, you blew my mind again.
Hey, Jeff, it's not Teal. Once you suck this cock, you can call him Thiel. You don't got to do Teal anymore.
Oh, Jeff, of course. Thank you. Thank you for the correction, sir. Where would I be without you? What I think is more interesting than the people that are just whatever on the conspiracy bandwagon or watching all this stuff and different things is the ones that are like held on to the narrative. Like, God, you guys are so dumb. It's like, how do you know? You're buying also a story that's being told you as well. You don't know. There's lots of things that could come out of this. Let's say maybe not. I don't, you know what I'm saying? It's almost more strange to me that people that get like almost like agitated. It was kind of like the flat earth people, right? Like they come on here and we both are kind of like, it's complete entertainment to me. I really think a lot of them are a little bit off their rocker, and there's been multiple things that have disproven it, but there was like people that are like adamantly like angry about it in the comments.
Angry, yes.
And I'm like,
your identity is in the earth is round. That's cool.
Or
hey,
like,
let me ask you this. Let me test you. Let me push your buttons a little bit.
Oh boy, gonna get me canceled.
No, I'm just gonna try to aggravate Matt Souza personally.
Oh, okay.
Are you certain that it's not just some wackadoodle tranny lover who blasted Kirk?
No.
Okay.
Like, I also think that it could very well be exactly what it's being painted as too. Like, I'm just open to it.
But if he kills himself, we're fucked.
I mean, yeah. All I do is I try to take it into context.
I know that's really insensitive of me to laugh about him killing himself. I'm so sorry.
Well, you were laughing about like the joke that we're making between us, not a human being taking their life.
And I was joking that I'm really sorry about it.
But here's the thing. If you take it down to context that you would believe in a situation in your everyday life, okay? So you had $20 on the counter and the $20 is gone and I'm the only one in the room and you start asking me questions and I'm like, dude, a bird flew in here and took the money. And you're like, yeah, well, let me check your pockets. And I'm like, dude, I just threw everything I had in the wash.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, why is it in the wash? And I'm like, yeah, I don't, I just washed everything right after your $20 was gone. And you're like, well, that seems a little weird. And I'm like, dude, you're reading way too much into this. It's just $20. What are you, And if you take something like that's happening now into a context of something that you would experience into your life that just seemed really suspicious or it didn't add up, you would feel very distrusting of the situation, the circumstance, and the person that's kind of feeding you that information. So that's the way that I feel about all this. It's like typically you would have a lot of that video footage that would be compiled. You would see more, like, it's just weird that it lines up perfectly with this political agenda, right? It was this left-wing lunatic, and we have like casings, and here's the conversation with, of course, like their trans, boyfriend. It's girlfriend, whatever, asexual. I don't want to offend anybody, but you just kind of have this, you just have this stuff that like weirdly lines up like that and weirdly doesn't, and we're never going to see an autopsy.
I think here's the thing. Here's a couple things. I think we are going to see the autopsy.
Okay.
Here, there are some things that I think are just and maybe I'm going to be wrong. We'll know soon. But when people are like, they haven't talked to this guy who filmed them on the roof, and I'm like, dude, they have 200 different camera angles of that guy on the roof that we don't even know about. Right. So like, they're not going to talk. They're not talking to all of them yet. Other thing, the autopsy. They took the body away to have 10 doctors do it that are the best doctors in the world. They weren't going to have the dude in Utah do it. That's my thinking.
And that is perfectly acceptable to me too. You know what I mean? Like if more, and remember when I think I threw out some things in one of the first shows, and like right away you guys were like, oh no, they found out this and they found out this. And I was like, oh, okay. Like I wasn't like holding on to it. Right. Like I was just like, okay, I
have excuses for the FBI.
Yeah, I'm not making excuses for anybody. And even now, like his wife is really like under the spotlight of weird behavior, like how quickly his memorial thing went. Like, there's a lot of jokes of it. It was like, was it more like a concert than it was like this memorial? How is she able to come in so quickly and just like assume the show? It's like people also, I'm very acceptable. People deal with grief very differently. And maybe that when the cameras are rolling, that's a distraction for the reality of her new life now without her husband and, the father of her kids. So again, I just try to sit back and not hold on to any one thing and just kind of watch it. And then the main thing.
What about her mom worked for the government? Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead. The main thing. What?
Right. In the whole, like her winning US, Arizona.
She was the Trump girl.
Mm-hmm,
all that shit's crazy.
All of it. Yeah. And now all of a sudden, like, we have, Mr. BB up with Trump, and they're going to do this and that. And he's like very front and center. But the one thing that I can tell you is very real is like, again, inflation's creeping up. The buying power of the US dollar for the everyday citizen is continuously going down. People are having really
gold skyrocketing.
I mean, we have low savings across average Americans and no savings across majority of Americans. We have this
We're printing money like crazy.
We have this, which is the cause of the inflation. We have this high confidence kind of in the stock market right now. So things are tangible things.
Housing market's exploding
and could implode. Like,
yep, any day.
So these are real things that will affect our everyday life. And unfortunately, like, and I don't say this lightly, but it's the only way to kind of explain it. Like somebody was assassinated, right? And like we've turned it now into like this almost like entertainment factor. Of like,
dude, it's full
tonight.
It's full entertainment factor.
And so for me,
it's like it's like a real reality show. It's like Truman Show shit.
Yes. And all this new evidence is coming in and coming out and back and forth. But all as I keep thinking is like, hey, what's the probability of somebody like me in the United States and kids younger than me like owning a home? How many people are handcuffed to student loan debt, medical debt? How many people don't have savings right now? How the cost of everything is creeping up, how inflation is creeping up. Those are things that are actually going to affect us like as we live in our everyday lives. And man, I don't know.
How about the fact that the world's largest warship went into the Nordic region?
I didn't even know that.
USS Gerald Ford just fucking sailed southwest of Norway. How about the Chinese just launched the most advanced aircraft carrier in the world?
Man, lots of stuff. Lots of things are moving quickly, so it might seem.
You could read anything you want.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
can
Like
believe
if
your
you
own
type in
reality.
you can type in Europe going to war with Russia, and it's like you'll think it's going to happen tomorrow if you start reading the articles.
Yeah, and I mean that's another thing too, right? Like the education around these algorithms and how they're working and how they're affecting us and how people aren't necessarily like educated on what's happening with the algorithms. Like you said, I could believe anything I want to. We're seeing it and you see it manifest into real life where people live in different realities.
Yeah,
That's weird.
yeah.
So
Joshua Al Hamas lives in a reality where feeling where he thinks women are inferior, but he thinks he's protecting women. It's crazy.
Oh,
Imagine betraying yourself when you talk.
do you even think that that's a realization?
I mean, when you talk, I could see not missing it. I'm sure I do it all the time. But when you write shit out on the internet, and like you're blatantly being like racist and sexist, and it's like what
I mean, this is
like you just wrote that. Like just read it back to yourself. You're not wrong, Sousa, but the Kirk investigation and Epstein are correlates for the larger issue. Our government does not serve its people, and we, the plebes, don't get to know the truth.
completely agree with that.
Hey, but here's the thing too. How many people do you think know that that when Epstein went to jail, that the warrants that were used to put him in jail in 2006, and when I say put him in jail, I mean it loosely. I think like he got out at nights and weekends. Or no, he got out during the day and weekends. So like I think he just had to go in and spend the night. How many people do you think that they know that the warrant was only to search his records from 2001 to 2003, and therefore all the other shit he found wasn't allowed to be used in the court case? I mean, that's an important fucking. 99% of people probably don't even know that.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why there's such a crazy fucking cover up with him. They knew that they had to fucking convict him for something, so they made it a super narrow search warrant, searched the shit, and missed all the other shit on either side where there's tons of crazy shit, and that's why that shit is protected.
Mm-hmm.
Like how many people? Like 1,000 people don't even look at that. They just want to just be like, hey, just turn it over.
I think Brett Weinstein said it best when he was like, Epstein wasn't the thing. It was like part of the thing that we just stumbled upon.
Right.
And that's kind of what
We touched the trunk of the
Thomas ended.
elephant, and we're like, oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And you're like, wait, what is this? And then you look at it and you're like, holy smokes. And I mean, especially if you go down the rabbit hole of how closely tied our 3-letter institution is with foreign other,
like the
3-letter
CIA,
institutions.
Mossad being in bed together.
Yes, since like the Cold War, and how guess what? There is no voting those people in and out.
You can just go online and type in Epstein and Ed Hood Barak and see all the businesses they've started.
Mm-hmm. I mean, how do you just get whatever that penthouse was, or that apartment in New York that he got? That was like what, 70 million or something, that was just like gifted. And like, how does all that money move,
the owner of Victoria's Secrets and Abercrombie and Fitch just gave Epstein his company.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
That shit is crazy.
It's crazy.
Hey, and you know that dude's living in Ohio now. That Leslie Wexler, whatever the guy's name is. He's just chilling in Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
Like just keeping his head down low.
Yep, that's it. Ready to escape off to his island bunker somewhere if it gets too crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, and of course. Here's the thing. Why didn't Biden release them? We have to know, like no one was home. Imagine Trump can't even get stuff done because the layer of bureaucracy between Trump and actually pulling the levers is so thick. Just imagine with Biden. No one respected him and no one did what he said.
Yeah. I also don't think the puppets are allowed to release it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's just like you go, hey, we're going to do this, and let them say whatever they want. Then they get in the power and the guys in the freaking black suits come in and they're like, hey, here's how this really goes down. Here's your boundaries. Do what you want in here. Don't go outside of them.
I didn't see the actual write-up, but a media report said, Elon's name was found in Epstein's files, And then, Elon came out today and is like, hey, you asshole. How about fucking saying what the file says? The file said that he was inviting me to the island, and I was like, fuck no, I'm not going.
Mm-hmm.
And so you get shit like that, right?
Yeah.
Just woke reporting.
Right. They're just going to headline it because, again, they want to spin their narrative of it and create that reality. And the people that want to hate Elon they don't need to look past the headline. They got what they want and off they go.
Oh, Wexner is Ohio State University's largest donor. Wow.
The more you know. The more you know.
Oh, how about this? You must love this. That there is some sort of close relationship with that university Kirk was shot at and the CIA. Like they have a big top secret program there. Did you know that?
No.
Yes,
That's true. That's
yes,
that's been verified.
Yes. They what's the name of the university?
UVU, isn't it? Utah something. I don't even know.
Center for National Security Studies is at UVU. CNSS offers students cutting-edge courses in degree program leadership and scholarship opportunities, assistant jobs, and internships. Yeah, they have a funnel program for the CIA there. Like one of the biggest ones in the country.
And you know that what was it? Kirk's like closest security was all Israel and
Mossad guys.
Yeah,
possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
He bragged about it, right?
Mm-hmm. He was like, "Oh, these guys know what they're doing. Like, you want these guys around you."
Do you think Stu Peters is going to get fired for saying that dude? He's saying that guy in the audience detonated a bomb.
Yeah, the
guy going, he's going like this, pulling up his bicep sleeve or something.
And then the dude that jumped over the table right when it was shot and like grabbed something off the table and picked something up off the ground. So the guy that you talked about was behind him, right? So if you're looking at it, he was like stage left behind him doing the weird thing with the guy with the white hat just off to his right. Yeah. And then there was another guy that was more forward security that right when the shot took off, he jumped over, apparently slid across the table, grabbed something, picked something off the ground, and then ran away. He didn't help Charlie.
Did you hear what he was doing?
Getting the car?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I could see that. Like, if
I could
you
totally see that. If you have a plan,
yes, and I'm sure that they've. I would think at very minimum that you would go out to a field, you would know how far away your car was, you would set up a tent, and you would run a bunch of scenarios, right? Like you would have to. I would think so. A security at that level, so they already know. We're like, hey, boom, shot rings out. I'm this guy, you're this guy, you're this guy, and we all go through and do our things. And who knows? Like there may be stuff that they do secure for certain reasons if he is compromised like that. So like taking away their own footage and their own film, like for all we know, that person taking all that camera stuff, not only was it his everyday job, but then they know that they turned it into, something internally with Charlie. That could also, or Turning Point USA, that could also be,
or they could all be Mossad guys and it still was Tyler Robinson.
It could be.
And they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Hey, here's another thing. I think I mean, shit. I'm not a fucking Mossad agent, so I don't know. But I think it would have been premature to kill him. Like it was a little early
to kill Charlie.
Like, dude, he's only been speaking up for a couple months, and you cap him when before he'd been such a great ally for so long.
Yeah, but the thing that you might not be thinking about is kind of like the exponential influence that he has. So like his
Turning Point USA was just growing. Yeah.
His growth was like this over the years as he went to all the colleges. Mm-hmm. And then his influence and popularity was curved up. And here's the thing. If that is the case, you already have multiple people that are starting to turn. So if you were to have that, like, you have Tucker Carlson that comes around now. Now you have Candace Owens that comes around. You have Nick Fuentes, who's been on it for forever. And now all of a sudden you have Charlie Kirk. It's kind of like one of those situations where they always say like, hey, things in the Bible must be true because it's the same story coming from all these people that were either at odds or weren't related. Right. So like at some point,
put one dog down so all the other dogs start behaving.
Yeah. And the other thing too, that's crazy is like, I don't know, maybe it's just me and maybe Candace Owens has plans or is just at this point just doesn't care. But like after you would see that, you would think that you wouldn't go as hard against the people that you thought actually just murdered your friend, right?
Hey, here's the deal, too, about Candace. She seems like pretty much just a regular person. You and I saw photos of her the other day, taken
Mhm.
by a private citizen with her kids at a farmer's market with no security.
Yeah.
She's just going about her business. She's just a regular chick, and her podcast is pretty fucking humble.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Starting to blow up a lot now, though.
But I mean, just her setup.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
She's not like the shit she sells is funny.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just think
Yeah, she's
yeah.
just a media person. She's just like us, but with fucking a fucking massive following.
Yeah, a few more commas, that's all.
Yeah. I thought this was the weekend review, not a Charlie Kirk show.
Come on,
Oh yeah,
it's Sevon and I. Like, you think
so
we're
did
gonna
I.
get on here and not just start going down this rabbit hole? Hey,
Yeah.
have you watched any Nick Fuentes stuff? His it could just be my my algorithm.
What
Sorry
did
to
I?
admit that, but it could just be my algorithm. But it's like, man, his stuff seems everywhere right now. And since I still had from the Rumble downloaded because that 2 years ago or whatever when the channel was down for the week, I went over and I watched his actual show because I've just seen clips or people reproducing his clips. Which, by the way, if you want to get a crazy following, just review Nick Fuentes clips and like every channel seems to blow up. But yeah, that his show is very interesting.
I think I've seen one clip. It was about white people and black people. I can't remember. He was going hard though.
Yeah, it's
He was going pretty hard. Do you guys ever listen to the Charlie Kirk show? They cover all these things. I haven't watched. I've never seen the Charlie Kirk show. I subscribe to Rumble, so I have a Rumble channel, so I get like a weekly notification. It's always Charlie Kirk shit, but I never watched his show. I just know him from his debates, like on YouTube, and I just know him from his debate shows.
yeah, most of my stuff is just like the last hour or so before I go to bed, and you're just winding down, like
It,
going through a lot of it. Like I haven't really dedicated a lot of time to it.
is his podcast still active? The one is someone
Yeah,
still doing?
Eric's running it now.
Who is?
His wife.
She's the host of it now.
Yeah,
Oh, does she address these issues? The shooting?
I guess that's what she's saying. Miss Radau is saying. I
Oh,
know.
Nick Fuentes was on PBD.
Yeah.
How was that? Was that crazy?
No, because it was mostly just like I mean, it's good because I didn't know a lot about Nick Fuentes. I remember when he first was canceled just because of him just being like him just saying wild shit, right?
When was this? Like 5 years ago?
Yeah, it was a while ago. He was canceled right away, and he was debanked too right away.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. And then he got back on Rumble, and he's
Does
been
he? What's the
a week.
craziest thing? Does he say anything that's off the mark?
Yeah, a couple of his takes that I've seen just in clips, so I don't have the full context, but he talks about, pigmented people being melanated folk being lower IQ than white folks. And that's a pretty like out there take because then he just references like, well, look at Africa and look where that's come from and look where all the the white European settlers have done
Hey,
and
dude.
things like that. So
Hey, dude.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know if the IQ test is a legitimate test.
Yeah,
I have no idea. Maybe it's biased towards white people.
could be.
But if you go and look at the history of the IQ test, you will discover some things that are based on scientific fact about people with different pigments.
Yeah.
And Asians have higher IQs than white people.
Yeah, so he went in hard in that take.
And it's pretty wild. Now, why is that? I honestly don't think it's the pigment of. I don't think like if I tape my eyes like this, my IQ is going to go up 10 points.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't know. But but you can just Google, you can like look at Harvard studies. You can just look at studies of demographics of IQ based on ethnicity, and is he being serious? I can joke, but this is disgusting. What are you talking? What the fuck are you talking about? Get the fuck out of here, Jeff.
He's just trolling. Jeff, we're discussing the takes that were
Get
wild
the
from Nick Fuentes. And I
fuck outta
said
here.
that was a
Hey, dude, Google it
wild
yourself.
take.
Hey, Jeff, why don't you get off the internet? It's on the internet. Why don't you get off the internet? You dipshit.
But
sorry. My wife just told me to tranquilo.
I think a lot of his show, he does a lot of like over the top stuff too, for the sake of the clips and for the sake of stuff like that too. Because if you watch, like, dude, when he does his super chat portion of the show, I mean, money's just like pouring in, and he literally, he's just like this, like in his thing, like, and he just listens to it, like clicks to the next one, like clicks to the next one, and then he'll be like, and then only in he's like, God, I hate that this show got big. I mean, it's fine, I like it, but you guys are just idiots. Like, why would you pay me? And then he like clicks it. Someone's like, well, what do you think about this? And he's like, just like clicks the button again, and someone will say like $100 and read some dumbass question. He's like, thanks for the super chat. I'm like,
is an alpaca a llama? I look like a llama.
Like a llama? Yeah.
Like an alpaca. I Googled the other day, are Mexican people really Chinese people? And Google wrote, that's a racist sentiment, that's inappropriate, all this shit. It just gave me that. So then I wrote, where are Mexican people from? And it goes, and then it tells me, from China. You motherfucker. You motherfucker. You motherfucker.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Also, too, it's interesting, like Jeff's take when he was like, I'm out, this is disgusting.
Was he joking? Is he joking?
I think he's joking, but maybe he's not. But the thing is, too, is like, what, even if we were like on that point, whatever, like how is that, like, people would just think we're idiots too? That's like, how is that like harmed anybody?
Hey, dude, listen, if you take, here's the craziest thing. If you take 10,000 Armenian people, right, and 10,000 Jamaicans, and 10,000 Israelis, and 10,000 Nigerians, and 10,000 Indonesians, and 10,000 Japanese, and 10,000 North Koreans, and you give them a test, they're going to fucking be ranked, dude.
Right. Every human would be. And you could take away.
They're going to be ranked. And so if that ranking offends you, and that, you know, that ranking would offend half the population, right?
Of course.
But how, like, let's say the test was just jumping to a 24-inch box. And the next test was, are you able to measure a 24-inch box? They give you like a ruler, a 12-inch ruler, and you got to figure it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, there's going to be a fucking ranking.
Right. And the other thing, I believe,
I like, how is discussing that test any different than giving the fucking results?
Yeah, I'd probably rank real low on that IQ test, lower than everybody else we talked about on this show. So
yeah,
I'm offended.
The more Nick Fuentes survives in social media sphere, the larger he gets, the more he glows.
Yeah, that and everybody in the social media sphere, right? Isn't the commodity attention?
Yes, as the great Jake Paul said. Logan Paul.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it is. That's what I also do believe that.
Jeff, I want to know if you're still here. Tell me if you're still here. I want to know. I gotta know if you're serious.
He's not serious. He's here. If he is serious, he's not. He's just serious. He's just pissed because it's 33 minutes in and we haven't played Dave's 6-minute weekend review yet. Not because of the discussion. But
go ahead.
I was just gonna say real quick. I just believe that you could take any human being. Like, we're crazy good at adapting to environments, everything around us, whatever. You could take any human being, any baby human being, and you could throw it in different environments, and majority of it will that human will rise or fall to the environment that it's subjected to. Like, I think anybody could be a doctor if you made them spend 30 years in a hospital doing all the work that doctors would do. And they started when they were a kid. I also
Right.
think you could take a kid from 0 to 7, and you could move
Yes.
that kid around to different
Yes.
continents and different places, and it would pick up all the different cultural differences, and it would speak all the languages. Like, we're just sponges, like just crazy
Yes.
adaptive sponges. And
Yes.
so, like,
I could
there's
take a
nothing wrong.
7-year-old and put him in a room where they do heart surgery every day for his whole life, and by the time he's 16, he'll be the greatest heart surgeon alive.
That's right.
100%. I agree
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
And
So
never done a day of medical school, have his own name for the tools and anatomy and all that. I totally agree.
Yep. Exactly.
You ever seen the first one to break? There was this black kid and he was blind and he never got a stick and he developed his own sonar.
Yes. Yes. I mean,
And
that's insane.
if you look at him, he looks like the dumbest box of rocks fucking ever. He looks retarded as fuck, and all of a sudden he starts talking. He's a fucking genius, and he can
Yeah.
and
find
ride a
his
bike
way
and ride a
around.
bike down the street. Yeah, and his eyes are all fucking mangulated. Yeah,
I mean,
just
that's
left alone to his own devices and built human sonar.
yeah.
It's
I mean,
crazy.
that's the biggest change ever, is the learned helplessness, right?
Wow. When is behind the scenes for the games coming out? Soon. Very soon.
You guys are gonna dig it too.
This is the best one ever, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Canada's fucked. Canada banned the sale of handguns in 2022. Now they have a voluntary buyback program for assault rifles, but if you don't participate in the buyback program, you go to
They
jail
just
for
take it.
10 years. Dude, it's crazy. I was watching the clip today, the politician. This is a voluntary buyback program. You have 1 year to do it. And then someone's like, what if you don't? He's like, you go to jail. I'm like, how is that voluntary?
Hey, that was like our mandate. You don't have to take it. You just can't go to work. You can't travel. You can't go to your kids' schools or graduations. But you don't have to. You have a choice.
I want to tell you guys something real quick that I realized today when I was on the beach, and I made a little video of it on Instagram. I was thinking about the dildo on Taylor's head for a couple days, and I realized there was something that when a couple years ago when Tyson Bagent got drafted into the NFL, Travis called me and he's like, "Hey, dude, just so you know, I'm gonna grandfather you in, but I'm not gonna have any other regular friends. You're it. I'm not doing any more other regular people. I'm only doing fucking amazing, great, fucking outstanding, big, non-dim people who don't dim their own light people." I'm like, well, thanks for grandfathering me in. And when he told me that, I was like, fuck, I'm doing the same thing. And I want you to know something, that with every big characteristic, if you have someone who's a monster fucking human being, like Taylor Self is, you don't get to just be like silo them and be like, hey, only your love can be big. Only your generosity can be big. Only your kindness towards my kids can be big. Only your fitness can be big. You want a fucking great person. You want to hang out with fucking great people. You don't want to hang out with regular motherfuckers. Well, then you're going to meet someone like Taylor, who 99% of his characteristics you love, or maybe only 5% of them you love. And the other 95%, the dildo stuff, the 12-year-old boy sense of humor, the loudness, the fucking craziness, the putting the dildo in the mouth, you might not like it. But let me tell you something, dude. Big people do big shit. So the nicest guy in the world might also have the most filthy sense of humor. And you're going to put, because they're big and they're powerful and they're free and they open the funnel. So the most generous fucking loving person you might know also might have the most crass humor, and you're going to push that person away and lose them in your life because you won't tolerate that, and you expect them only to be big in the areas where you want them to be big. Let me tell you something. Any one of you who judges Taylor would kill to have him as a fucking friend. He's the most loyal. He's crazy healthy to be around. He only eats well. He doesn't drink. He doesn't smoke. He's the first person that if he sees a woman 20 feet away in a parking lot having trouble putting her groceries in the car, he'll run over and do it. He's the first person to laugh at any joke you tell. He's the first person to pull his wallet out and pay for fucking anything.
Mm-hmm.
So now you got a problem with him putting a dildo on his head? I have a problem with it too. I don't give a fuck. I'm not doing regular people. And so just remember that. Just remember that. That's why you have a bunch of fucking lame fucking people in your life, because they're just because you're so judgmental that you can't accept that everything they do is level 10. So there you go. That's it.
Yeah. Well said.
Okay, go ahead. Push back, Magnus. Sevon, the difference between big personality and big person. Oh, okay, fine. I don't know. Okay. Another show. Thank you. Let's do that tomorrow morning.
Lupe, first person rip ass. Also true.
Yeah, first person rip ass. Yeah. Yeah, and he sets everyone else free. Then everyone else can rip ass. I'm 30 minutes behind, but one thing's clear: I don't have enough weed for this show. All right. Dave Castro week in review.
Oh
The
man,
Dave Castro.
I really do want to start a conspiracy show.
God, that would be awesome.
Just like start slow, just like 2 days a week, 30 minutes, hour long.
Start slow.
And then just people. The
Dude.
problem is everybody would just hold on to different shit that I said that somehow brushed up against some sort of thing that they don't like, and it would just be like a shit show. You know?
Hey,
what I mean? For me,
here's the
it's
thing you would have to come to terms with. You would throw ideas out because you're so free in your mind. Ideas you don't even believe. You'd be exploring
Right.
it, and people would be like, "Matt's so stupid." He said Tyler Robinson wasn't the killer, and you'd be like, "Dude, like we're just perusing."
Yes. Yeah. We're just
Like
window
exploring.
shopping, guys.
Yeah.
We're just
Yeah.
window shopping, just hanging out.
He said Tyler Robinson didn't love a tranny.
Oh. I'm Tyler Robinson's boyfriend.
The Stevie Wonder shit is weird. The Stevie Wonder shit is weird. Have you seen some of that shit?
Yes, yeah, of course. Yeah.
Stevie Wonder shit
I
is
love,
weird,
I love all
dude.
that shit, dude.
One
I just-
night, Greg and I fell down that rabbit hole on YouTube. We were watching Stevie Wonder do things that only a seen person could do. I'm like, uh-oh.
Yep. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Go down like the Nickelodeon rabbit hole.
Oh boy.
You
How
could
like the
go some
logo shaped
crazy-
like Epstein Island and shit.
Hey, bro, it's just a coincidence, dude.
Oh boy. Yeah. He catches a microphone. That microphone catches crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, The Simpsons predicting the future. That shit. Hey, I was so jealous last night. I was looking for like ice riots in Portland. And there's these people who just they have that shit mastered. They go on TikTok and Instagram and pull it all onto their YouTube station and just sit there and watch it. And they got like 40,000 live viewers. I'm like, God, that's so cool.
Yeah. Well, we could start it, dude. Our conspiracy hour.
Curating fucking live content from Instagram and TikTok. All right. Sebi, this makes my heart happy. Taylor is me. Oh, that's good. Okay. Oh yeah, that movie thing is crazy. The Snake Eyes movie where she's like, it has the date he was shot right as she goes by on like some zip line or some shit. You saw that?
It's weird.
You saw
Yep.
that, Sousa? Yeah.
Yeah. And what about the old movie where like there was a guy, like a shooter named Tyler, and
Yes.
yeah, all that.
Oh, that one. Oh yes. That was
Yeah.
with Nicolas Cage.
Yes.
Yes, that was the Snake Eyes one, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was confusing that with the movie, she was in a music video where she goes by on a zip line, and it says the date she. Have you seen that?
No.
She's in some country music video as like just a model, and she goes by on a zip line, and written on the wall is 910.
Jeez.
It's great. I would love to be in a room with Hiller when he sees that stuff.
He would be good for the conspiracy show. He would never do it because I don't think he doesn't want people to know his
so
takes.
good.
But he would be great.
All right, you saw Fuentes and the other guy, the InfoWar guys. They already got kicked off of YouTube again.
Yeah, 12 hours or whatever it was popped up and just boom, him and Alex Jones.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
And you see, one of our friends got a video pulled off yesterday. Did you know that story?
No.
I don't know if I'm supposed to say that story out loud.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Was it in our chat or anything?
No. No. I don't know. I don't think it's a secret, but it's not my video that got pulled off. I'll put it in the private. You guys all know it. You guys all have all seen the video. but it got pulled off 2 days ago, which is so fucking weird because it's at the same time that they were announced. It got pulled off 2 days ago.
Yeah.
The same time they were announcing they were going to loosen up shit.
Interesting.
Alex Jones tells the truth except for Sandy Hook.
Uh-huh.
Who has pulled you, coward? I'm not a coward, dude. It's not my information to give. I mean, you should be thankful. Why
Trying
can't
to
you
manipulate you?
Why can't you just be like, hey, dude, that's like, I get it. Like, you can't say that shit. Hey, it's the same thing. Someone said that we weren't forthright with the shit that we were criticizing Joshua L. Hamas for being wishy-washy, and then we were wishy-washy. We weren't wishy-washy at all.
And what did they want?
They want us to tell
exactly everything to the detail. Yeah, well, of
yeah,
course,
you could just do 2 minutes of fucking Google searches and figure it out.
Yeah.
1 minute, 60 seconds, 30 seconds.
People love the tea, dude.
All right. Here we go.
Week in review, September 29th, 2025. We just put Seth Page on the CrossFit Athlete Council. He is from Jump Ship Training. He's level.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
That replaced Taylor on the CAC?
Yep.
I wonder if they won't call it the CAC anymore now that Taylor's not on it.
Of course they're not going to. We were the ones keeping that alive. Taylor was driving the car and we were all in the back seat yelling it.
Hey, dude, there's someone. He's a WTF commentator, and he's a great friend of everybody. Everyone loves Seth, right?
Yeah, Seth's a great dude. He's a great choice for this too. He's a wealth of knowledge, and he's very, bipartisan, if you will. Like he could see both sides of things, and he also really cares about CrossFit. He really cares about the methodology. He really cares about the sport of it too. So, yeah, I think he's a great choice.
I don't know if he's a MetFix affiliate, but he's the best commentator over there at WTF.
Yeah, he might be, but again, he's just one of those people that just like kind of invest in anything that invests in the space. Like he's like if he thinks it's gonna produce a positive outcome for the CrossFit ecosystem in total, like he invests in it.
Don't get crazy. Seth could bring everyone together. He's not fucking Jesus. We're just saying he's cool. You relax, Greg. You're all fucking crazy. Seth told him maybe, Dave, that he still planned to work with Big W, and Seth said they were fine with it. No. He didn't. You don't have to check in with the Big W to get on the CAC, do you?
I wouldn't think so. How would that be a conflict? Wouldn't you want those people? To me, that would seem like you would just have more experienced people with a more broad scope on everything going on, right?
I mean, who wouldn't want to be on the CAC?
Get on the CAC. Is it a conspiracy theory that clock says 7 o'clock?
Probably. Seth owns an affiliate. I don't know if that is exactly accurate.
I think he owns a couple.
5?
A few. Yeah.
On multiple land masses.
Mm-hmm. Then he was an undercover drug cop.
No, there you go. He looks like Jesus, but I look like alpaca. I think it was Steve Flores said it too.
I think he said I looked like Steve-O earlier too today.
Crying out loud.
He's just kidding everybody.
Taylor Self. We had a vote to replace Taylor, who was removed a few months ago. A number of athletes and or a number of coaches applied for the position. We put it out to those who were eligible to vote, and the vote was conducted on Friday, and they voted Seth Page to be on the team. So,
did you hear his phone ringing?
Oh, was that? It was buzzing on his table.
Yeah, I hope it was me. Fucked up his week in review.
Excited to see him on the team. He's a great ambassador for CrossFit and affiliates, and he has level 3, so that's cool. So looking forward to his contributions. We had a call with the age group council last week, and we have a call with the individual group this week. So excited to keep leaning in with those guys and work more with them. Last week I visited the.
What is that? The age? That's all elements of the CAC.
Yeah.
Components of the CAC, the age group and the disabled group and the individuals and coaches.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, for those of you who don't know, I think there's like 28 members in total, and those 28 members are broken into 3 different sub genres.
191st Rescue Wing of the Air National Guard here in Moffett Field.
My kids asked me today, they're like, how fat is that guy? They're like, is he as fat as Homer? And I'm like, no, that dude's fatter than Homer. And they're like Peter Griffith fat? That's their metric.
Oh, that's funny.
CrossFit has a partnership with them now. They're sponsoring the CrossFit Games, these guys, and work more with them. Last week, I visited the 191st Rescue Wing of the Air National Guard here in Moffett Field. CrossFit has a partnership with them now. They're sponsoring the CrossFit Games season. And so just went over there to film some content, meet the sailor or the airmen. And recently they had conducted a rescue 700 miles off the coast. I posted a video of it actually on my main account and on my hunting account. And in the comments of that video, someone asked, how come? So they got on C-130s, flew 700 miles out, jumped out of the C-130s, and then took their rubber craft to this shipping container, went up on the side of the shipping container, hoisted them up. Then they dealt with the medical emergency. Then they got on their Blackhawks, and flew back. And someone asked, which makes sense, why didn't they just fly out there initially on the Blackhawks? Why even take the C-130s and why jump out? So I knew the answer just from having used both those craft in the military, but I pulled up the numbers to explain what happened. So a Blackhawk's max speed is 183 miles per hour. A C-130's max speed is 367 miles per hour. So the C-130 is twice as fast to get out there, and it's a medical emergency, so time is of the essence. But maybe more importantly, a Blackhawk's max range is 281 to 370 miles, depends on loadout configuration, etc. And C-130's max range is 2,300 miles. So C-130 could go out there and back, no issue. So basically, they probably launched all the aircraft at the same time. The C-130 was much faster. While the Blackhawks were going out there, they had another C-130 refueling the Blackhawks.
Damn.
You can refuel a Black Hawk helicopter mid-flight?
Yeah, you see that little I think it's even in the video, but it's always it's a long tube, and they
But I've seen the tube come into planes from the
Yeah.
top. How the fuck would it come into a helicopter from the
Same-
bottom?
No, same way. I think it goes
How
into
about the
the
blade?
front nose. The nose, it goes underneath, and the helicopter comes out in front of the blade, and you can angle it.
Oh god, dude. Oh god. There's video of that?
I think it's on the video that Dave had. Here, I'll bring up that video on his account real quick.
Oh my god. It looks like an uncircumcised penis. Wow.
Is
So
that on his main account?
that's
yeah, right
crazy.
here.
So the Air National Guard, you not only serve your country, but also the community you call home when it needs the skills and resources that only the Guard can provide. What is it? What do they do? Air National Guard. I've never even heard. This is a branch of the military?
Yeah, here's the video.
What is it? It's the Air Force, but for dudes who just do it on the weekends? What is it?
I think
I've
it's
never
just
heard of this
freaking-
Air National Guard.
I think it's just domestically, right?
It's a National Guard, but that does the air. Like there's California State now. How do the guard? Someone explain the fuck. Someone call in and explain the guards to me. There's California. Oh, this is the video from his account.
Yeah. I mean, just the fact that they jump in from that high and blow up a fucking watercraft, and look at the size of that ship when you roll up to it too. Fuck. It'll
Is
show
there
the
audio?
It'll show the. I think it's just a song.
Oh,
It'll show the refueling too. There's the chopper. Like that. That's military lingo. The chopper.
hey, that means that thing. Oh, so there's someone on the boat who had an emergency,
Yeah.
and so how much does that cost to go out and get the guy? How bad does your situation have to be that they call a
Pretty-
C-130? Who pays for that?
There it is. There it is.
Oh, that's not cool, dude. That's not cool, dude.
Yeah. See. you
That's
can see how
exactly
it
what I
goes up.
thought it would look like. That shit ain't cool at all.
Yeah. Hey, more importantly, how much does that cost to save the person? How much does it cost for them to train to do that, dude?
Oh my goodness. Hey, that means that Blackhawk, he said it goes like 250 miles. So let's say you have to refuel that thing 4 fucking times. Because you can't let it get empty.
No.
5 times, dude. 5 times is 1,000 miles. Like when you have 50 miles left, it's got to fill you up. You're not
Yeah.
like, okay, 2 miles left, bring that hose in.
Right.
No. Oh my goodness. For 3/4 of our GDP, we better be able to save a guy out of it, dude.
Yeah, no kidding.
Hey, that was $500,000.
I mean, how are you even factoring the cost? More than that, that craft alone, like one of those crafts alone is
Hey, that thing's-
millions, dude.
But that thing's $20,000 minimum an hour when it's in the air.
Yeah.
Like a shitty little private jet's like $2,000 an hour when it's in the air.
Right.
C-130's massive. So let's say you rent that. That's $20,000, $50,000 an hour in the air.
Yeah, I mean, think of all the support crews that aren't there too. I mean, you have the whole pilots and everybody else and everybody running the actual plane, and then you have all the ground support and
Did he say
Yeah.
the C-130s also fill the helicopter?
yeah.
Can I watch that video again? Can you pause it when that the penis is doing the helicopter?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, I did that workout again today. 10 thrusters. Wow, 1,200 lives saved. Is that this year alone, or and it's 129
Yeah.
years?
For a cool 1.6 billion.
There's a 700 nautical mile. But just say miles. No one knows the difference between nautical and miles. I did that workout again today. 10 thrusters with 20-pound dumbbells, 10
Mhm.
burpees every
Good
2 minutes for 20 minutes. No
Mhm.
soreness. I did it when I got here. I could barely walk. Did it today. No soreness.
Adaptation.
Yep.
Adaptation.
I wasn't even hurt. My wife's like, "Really? You did all 10 rounds?" She goes, "Yeah." She goes, "Wow."
Fitness has occurred.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Pause it when it does the
I
nose.
mean, look at all the whole crew inside that plane too, right?
That's probably like technology from the 80s.
It's only what they could show us.
Here it comes. God, I want to so know what happened to that dude that they thought that they had to call the U.S. Air Force, Air Guard, Air National Guard. God, I hope they're paying CrossFit like $5 million. Whatever it costs to save that guy 20 times. There it is. See, dude.
Oh yeah, so look that
See,
rod
dude,
that
I
comes
don't-
out the front of it. So you see how there's like that thing that protrudes out. We can watch it again when it lands, but that's why it's low and it sticks out a little further than the.
What's that thing behind the helicopter that looks like an airplane wing?
What? This piece here?
Yeah, that no, higher.
I think that's
That-
an airplane wing.
What?
I think it's being filmed out of another airplane.
Dude, something about that picture is not working for me.
Uh-oh, here we go. Conspiracy hour. It's just
Okay,
CGI,
let's finish this.
bro.
Let's finish this video and then let's watch on YouTube. Oh, there it is. Okay. God, what if that tube just blows up into the blades?
Probably has before. But I think it could be remote controlled. Like I think that thing and the little round thing around it, like I think you can control it to a certain point. And there's a guy with a remote control in the back controlling it.
You think that white thing is like an engine? You think that thing has a propeller in it, like it flies it?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe not like a propeller, but some sort of way to control it. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard Tyreek Hills had a career-ending injury today. I guess he's a good player on the Dolphins.
Oh, did you see the helicopter shift and stuff too? That was crazy.
All right. Okay. All right. That's cool. That's a cool sponsor, even if Patrick Clark doesn't think so.
Jump in, they do their mission, they do they provide the medical assistance they need to provide, and then eventually the Blackhawks get there. They get everyone on the Blackhawks and they fly back on the Blackhawks. Also,
Dave has a fire going at his house.
Yeah.
I was at the beach all day today, naked.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's getting cold a little bit here.
I was swimming in the ocean,
I think it's
needing
supposed
to
rain.
midair
staring at crazy waves
Yeah, it's gonna rain tomorrow here.
in Beaver.
refuel multiple times with the C-130s. So that's why they didn't just go on
Multiple
Blackhawks
times
the
with
entire time, because it would
C-130s.
have taken much longer. Again, a Blackhawks max speed is 183 miles per hour or knots. I don't know if it's knots or miles per hour. I just pulled this offline. And then a C-130 is 367 miles per hour.
CrossFit, you got to say Black Hawk carefully when you speak fast.
Don't let me pronounce it.
On January 6th, there was an erection.
Okay, let's get into comments. Hey, Dave, love the weekend reviews. In regard to changing the L4, you mentioned the L3 and L4 might switch positions. If that happens, would current L3s become L4 since they have taken the test, or would there be some sort of requirement to do the mentorship piece? Thanks for taking the time to keep the community informed. The if we were to
How square is that person? Thank you for keeping the community informed. Hey, do you ever set the table at your house?
Like before dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to have to as kids all the time too. My mom would
Yeah,
make
I
me.
used to have to as kids. I don't think I've ever taught my kids how to set the table. I don't think we set the table. Like we fold the
really?
napkin in half and you
Yeah.
put like they do know how?
These shitty ass placemats that we used to have. These like
Yeah, we had
plastic placemats.
and then you had to carry them carefully to the sink and shake them out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you like dropped it and it all went on the floor, like you're looking around to see if your parents saw.
Yeah.
How do you set a table? You fold the napkin in half and then you put like
I mean, depends how fancy you going. Are you going like holiday dinner or are we just doing like, Thursday night?
do you know how to do it, Haley? Oh, I forget. I remember like we put two things on the left and one thing on the right, or
Salad fork, regular fork.
oh
soup.
no, we never did that. We had fork and knife or fork, spoon and knife.
Yeah.
Our silverware didn't even match as a kid.
I mean, ours didn't either. But we still had different ones a little bit,
Hey, and I would dig through and try to I had a favorite fork and all that shit.
Nice.
Like one that I liked, like just the way it felt in my hand.
The balance had a good balance to it.
Yeah.
open it up to where basically any L2 could take the L4, which is the mentorship piece, then all you would need to do is take the L3 exam and you'd have your L4. If you're an L3 current L3, then all you have to do is mentorship piece and then you get your L4. But that is a long time. That's further down the road. We still need to work through the L4 as it is and get it out there and then maybe eventually do the switch.
He said, so this is what you'd have to deal with a conspiracy show. He said on a previous weekend review, Sousa, he's like, in a perfect world, I would switch it around. I would make the L3 the L4 and the L4 the L3.
Yeah.
But it was like so obvious to me when he said it that it's like what Greg said. Like ideally, he would have said you had to do 10 strict pull-ups before you ever learned kipping pull-ups.
Right.
But for some reason, no one glommed onto that because that would be hard.
Takes too much time, man.
Yeah, but someone glommed onto this and is like, tell me.
At Kipping It Real CrossFit, it's been a while since you programmed a gated workout time extensions. I believe 23.3 may have been BOZ, if I'm not mistaken. Will we see that in the future? I think it's a great way to be able to include everyone while allowing good and elite CrossFitters a chance to separate themselves.
Oh, what workout?
I think it was like a timed interval. Is that what he said?
I
We're
don't know.
like, and I don't, I'll
play it again.
Okay.
You do the mentorship piece and then you get your L4. But that is a long time. That's further down the road. We still need to work through the L4 as it is and get it out there and then maybe eventually do the switch. At Kipping It Real CrossFit, it's been a while since you programmed a gated workout time extensions. I believe
A gated workout?
Yeah.
Gated, you retards. I don't know what that didn't help me. I have an IQ below 85.
I just like how he just talked about it. Just
gated?
pops in the comments just to be like, I mean, like a buy-in or something. Lay off the title. You can't keep repeating the same thing. We don't
tell
know.
us what it is. We've
it.
established we're retarded already. Just tell us what it is.
Is it like a buy-in? Is that what you're saying?
My first CrossFit gym required 10 strict pull-ups before doing rope climbs.
Time extensions. There you go.
Gate. It's a San Francisco lingo. Oh, you earn more work.
Yeah, the time Grant
didn't Khalifa and Froning do that? Like,
yep, it almost killed Jason. You remember that? That crowd was insane, and then it was like you kept adding 4 minutes or whatever it was. You would just basically do Fran in 4 minutes, and then just keep doing Fran.
Okay.
If you finish it, 3 more minutes, it gets harder. 3 more minutes, it gets harder. Thank you. Gated.
Devon's not from one of those countries with the IQ he wants. Yeah. Listen, I'm white.
Yeah, Jeff, you hear that? Come back, buddy.
I'm white-ish. So we lost Julie because of the dildo.
Julie?
And Bako because people have different IQs. And if you categorize them by skin color, it could be offensive to people.
Well, that's disgusting. I'm out of here too.
Hey, that was the thing with COVID too. People were pissed when it got categorized that fat people were dying faster than skinny people.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't tell us. Please don't tell us.
Not good.
It's wild. All right, back to Dave. Gated. Okay.
3.3
Gated.
may have been Boz, if I'm not mistaken. Will we see that in the future? I think it's a great way to be able to include everyone while allowing good and elite CrossFitters a chance to separate themselves. Yeah, gated workouts are really good for exactly what you stated. So
I can't believe Dave knows what that is.
He doesn't even know. He's just going along with it.
Oh.
maybe we'll see one in the
Or maybe when Keeping It Real told him it was 23.1, he was able to figure it out on the fly.
Oh, yeah. Unlike us, low IQ.
Did Jeff Bako really leave? Who's going to do Chat GPT? Oh yeah, Judy, easy for you to say because you're part of the group with the highest IQ.
Don't offend her.
Yeah, no wonder
You
you're
can't-
not offended.
You can't lose her
You
too.
make the most money and you're the smartest. Go figure.
near future. At under
And the best longest marriages lasting and the best kids. The only thing you guys are fucking up on is I think you have a really low birth rate. And you throw your girl away in the trash.
And IP.
Yeah, you steal IP. You fuckers are the smartest and the richest and the best thieves of IP.
That was a joke. Jeff, come back.
But it's real, Jeff. It is true. It's
That's all
totally
jokes.
true. They throw their daughters away and they steal IP. They make the most money and they're the smartest, highest IQ.
Oh, shit.
By a lot, not by a little.
underscore hand B. Loved hearing you speak about nutrition. This content from CrossFit and the CrossFit podcast lately has been so great to see. There's a number of comments for the past few weeks about calories in, calories out, and why I'm wrong. It's funny. I just threw in an AI. I threw it into AI and got the calories in, calories out model for weight loss is oversimplified. That's a term I've been using to describe it because it ignores that all calories are equal in how the body absorbs and uses them, failing to account for significant differences in the physiological effects of various foods, types, hormonal responses, and
Hormonal responses.
gut microbiome activity. Why the calories in, calorie out model fails. Different impacts of food sources, inaccurate calorie tracking. Food labels are estimates and actual calorie content can vary. Furthermore, individuals often misjudge portion sizes and underestimate their food intake by not counting small taster bites. Metabolic adaptation, loss of muscle mass, influence of the gut microbiome, complex human physiology. Viewing the body as a simple machine is an oversimplification. Stress, sleep, emotions, and other lifestyle factors can impact your hormones and physiology, influencing appetite and energy balance. Unsustainability. Strictly adhering to calorie counting can become tedious and lead to an unhealthy relationship with food, making it difficult to sustain for the long term. So that's AI. Just do some research. If you don't believe that if you believe in calories in, calories out as this method, again, I'm going to say it's an oversimplification of very complex systems. Do some simple research.
They're not even that complex, dude. Like to the level of understanding that it's hormones when you eat 2,000 calories in gummy bears versus 2,000 calories in broccoli. Like just to figure that out, it's not very complex. You don't need to. It's just you just go one layer deeper than fucking adding and subtracting.
And you know who ushered that in? Was
Carl Jung.
Coca-Cola and shit, dude.
Oh yeah,
They were all the first people that did that. And all of it's bought and paid for, and all those studies. I mean, you had the Global Balance Energy Network with that scientist on there saying, "Well, we don't really know what causes obesity. We don't really know, but I can tell you it's not Coca-Cola products."
And you can exercise away all your bad shit.
Yeah, and then all these people just sell people easy shit, right? What nutrition plan do you want? The one that Taylor's on, where you have to eat real whole foods all the time, and you have to always adjust your diet to that, and when you're out and plan and pack for it, or you just want to be told to go ahead and have Sour Patch Kids?
Sour Patch Kids.
For sure. And since you told me to do it and you know nutrition, you must be right.
Thank you, Coca-Cola, and all your doctors. Yeah, don't forget, Coca-Cola was introduced to the public as medicine.
Dive into this.
You know, there's people, it's not uncommon. I've been talking to some people. There's people who wake up every morning and take like 4 ibuprofen.
Yeah, that's crazy to me. Especially when I get new like members and stuff in the gym, and they're like, "Oh, I was so sore this morning. I just took a bunch of Tylenol or like Advil or ibuprofen or like whatever." I'm like, "Don't do that. Just get up and move around."
Soreness isn't even bad.
Yeah,
I don't even mind soreness. I like soreness. It reminds me that I did something.
And here's this crazy take. When you actually have something like a muscle knot in your trap or it's something that runs up your back and you're getting like a splitting headache, if you don't take that shit all the time, the one time you do take it, it's like a miracle drug.
Miracle.
You're like, whoa, that helped me a ton, and now I can roll it out and everything else. Yeah.
Do you know what I realized yesterday? Actually, it was today. I was sitting at lunch with my mom. And I was like, "Oh shit, everybody doesn't work out." My mom looked at me like I was an idiot. She's like, "Yeah, I know." She's like, "I don't think most people work out." I think she was being nice.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? I was just looking around at people just going, "Oh my god, how really you don't." It's
Yeah.
crazy. I live my mom said I live in a cocoon. Like, and she's right. I live in a cocoon.
Yeah. It's
Like,
this
you
is
don't sweat every day? Like, what?
people avoid it. And like actively. I think the most terrible thing with school PEs is the fact that like they'll set a lot of those kids up to fail. And so you have these certain tests or anything like that. You don't really have
Yeah, I used to avoid
ways
it.
to
I
yeah,
avoid
exactly.
it
Like
in PE in class, yeah.
yeah, you go run the mile and you just hide behind the backstop and like count the
Yeah.
kids that are actually good and then kind of like come in
Yes.
behind them a little bit and
Yes.
shit like that. And
Yes.
yeah, it's I mean they don't you have to construct it as play so that way it's like fun and they learn to enjoy it. Kids learn to enjoy it. And then I do think that it's important to introduce all of that stuff and for all the kids to work hard, but I don't necessarily think at certain ages it's important to focus on scores more than effort. And you could do things like AMRAPs and different things like that and find different, more creative ways to keep score, make sure that they're putting in effort. That isn't like, okay, Sevan, what was your time, right? Because the rich get richer and the poor get poor. The kids that know they're going to suck at it, just like, no, I'm suck at it and I hate it and I'm not going to do anything about it. And then the ones that are good at it are just going to continue to get good at it. So it's like, you got to find a way to gamify it. So that way you're placing more emphasis on effort. So that way they actually do it and they enjoy it and they realize there's a benefit to it.
And all the kids are gonna know who the best kid is. You don't have to. I'm not saying that you make it like the Special Olympics and everyone gets a medal.
No.
But if you have 30 kids in the class and you give, put them in pairs and give them footballs and been like, okay, throw the ball back and forth 30 times, like everyone knows who the best kid is.
Totally. But like you said, there
Which
should
is
be no
okay.
trophies anyways. It's P. There should just be like active movement and you could find different ways to incentivize kids with it. I'm not saying that you have to like play some sport and not keep score and give everybody a trophy from it. That's not, that's not what I'm getting at all. But there's different ways that you could put in incentives and tie things into it. And you also have to realize that a lot of these people or these kids that are coming from it may have zero role models of anybody in their household or lives that really have worked out where they've actually seen that being done. So it's completely foreign to them.
The Raider game was crazy. I was just looking around at people, and all I could there's two things I thought is these people are so sick, and these men can't get their dick hard.
Not without a pill.
Yeah, I was tripping.
I'll buy you something. Yeah,
I was tripping. I was tripping.
Did you go to Raider games when it was in Oakland?
No.
Oh, dude.
I think the first football game I ever went to was the Super Bowl, like in Dallas, like 10 years ago.
Wow. We go when they played in Oakland. We'd go at least one game every year. Tailgate.
You enter. We were all the way down at the front row, so you had to go all the way down these stairs and then all the way back up.
Mm.
And like for like us, it's like nothing. Do you know what I mean? They're baby steps.
Yeah,
Little tiny baby steps. Yeah. And I just knew, I was like, oh, these people must hate these stairs. And it was nothing. I went to the bathroom 5 times.
Hey, in the bathroom there, did they actually have like little blinders for the stalls, or was it just like an open fucking trough?
No, the bathroom was so nice.
Yeah, so they didn't have that at Oakland. Oakland, it was just a trough.
Dude, this stadium was so nice. Hey, on one end of the stadium, there's a giant retractable, like the biggest retractable glass wall you've ever seen. It's massive. And the guy behind me taps me on the shoulder and when I start talking, he's like, you know why they don't open that? And I go, no, why? And he goes, because the field goal kicker for the Raiders says when it's open, that's the why. Because I guess he's missed like 5 field goals in that direction. I'm like,
oh,
me. He goes, yeah, every other event in the stadium, that thing's open. It was lame that it was closed.
Yeah, that is lame.
Tranquilo. Some family thought I was weird for keeping a weight vest and go ruck in my trunk of my car all the time. Oh, some family thought, yeah. Hey, what do you think about everyone around here is wearing those Amazon weight vests?
Mhm.
The first time I came here 5 years ago, I didn't see that. Everyone's wearing them. I'm
Yeah.
like, hey, dude, like, I don't think you need to like wear a weight vest every time you go for a walk.
I don't think so either. It just, you know how those things go. They're fads. Like probably on
trendy.
some Huberman podcast or something. Yeah.
And he said you burn 8% more calories if you for every 4 pounds on a weight vest or something. And now
yeah.
we're doing it.
And your
Yeah.
cortisone levels and your stress go down and you sleep better at night and, you know, some other bullshit.
That video that Andrew made today, I only made it halfway through it because the guy was so retarded.
Yeah, it was a good video. Andrew made a great point that I never thought of about the high skilled movements with snatch and clean and jerk.
Oh, what'd he say?
It was so good. He just compared it to like any sport, and he's like, "Yeah, you don't think playing basketball would be considered a high skill?" He's like, "Who decided it was a high skill?" And he's like, "If I try to learn a new sport, it's going to be harder for me, and I'm going to be more subject to injury." And he's like, "But if I learned it when I was younger, I'm going to have it within me, and it's going to feel like it's natural." And he's like, "So maybe
Right.
it's not exactly high skill. Maybe it matters when in life you were introduced to it. More importantly." And
Hey.
I was like, "Yeah, that was great."
On a 1 to 100, what would you rate basketball relative to Olympic weightlifting as a skill?
As a skill, basketball is way harder.
Yeah, I'd put it at 100 and weightlifting at 10.
Yeah. 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 I mean, with
Like
the
even the
PVC
hardest
type,
Olympic lift. Well, I don't know what it is. Is it the snatch?
we say
Whatever.
the snatch. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I would put
Yeah.
it at a 10. Basketball's crazy.
Crazy hard. And the thing is, too, with when you talk about the snatch, the hard part actually isn't learning the skill of the movement. The hard part is making sure you possess the range of motion and mobility to be able to do it.
You could teach a 5-year-old how to snatch a 10-pound bar, no problem.
Easy.
10 minutes a day in 2 weeks, they'll be snatching beautifully.
Mm-hmm.
Their basketball will be retarded.
Yeah. Totally.
They'll be still slapping the ball with their hand.
Or hockey.
Yeah, hockey.
I mean,
yeah, it's
water
crazy.
polo,
The weight vest comes with Ozempic.
Oh, interesting, Seema. That's actually a really good observation.
I agree.
Yeah. High IQ.
Very. She's smart.
Mm-hmm.
Cantankerous and smart. I wear my Go Ruck every walk on the boardwalk when I don't run. Fair enough. Basketball might be hard, but not an intelligent sport. Saying this based on Sevon's idea of IQ. No, I think.
Oh my gosh!
I don't even get it. I don't even get it. Explain it to me. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. I get it. It requires a very high IQ.
Oh, Magnus.
Oh, wait, that's not me. Shit.
Oh, sorry. I should have pulled mine down. What if I just had something crazy up there right now?
Okay, 22 seconds left.
Subject and read on it. I think you'll see that it's not as simple as that statement. Another. Oh no, I copied it twice. Okay. That's a week in review. Thanks for watching. See you guys next week.
All right.
Wow. Hey, here's the biggest conspiracy. And you know what? You could pull back to when Dave was talking about the L1, L4. I think we saw a little slip as he went to go talk about the education, and he's like paused and kind of like looked up and went back. I was like, does he even believe what he's saying right now? What's happening, Dave? What's happening, Dave? Have they filed the missing persons report? We don't know. These are the questions we need answers to. Okay. What's happening? I got conspiracies on that. A ton of them.
Yeah, what is happening?
We're gonna have to save that for another.
You know what I heard? I heard CrossFit sold 2 months ago. They just haven't told us who the new owner is.
Added to the list.
Kentucky Fried Chicken owned it.
Oh, Coca-Cola.
Man, oh man.
Yeah, I don't know. I just saw a little. Oh my gosh, what is? This is hilarious.
I'm gonna tell you guys my workout this morning too. I did the thruster workout. It's 10 thrusters with 20-pound dumbbells, 10 burpees every 2 minutes, 10 rounds. But in the morning, I did a really underrated workout. We did 20 yards of bear crawl, 1 minute rest. First we did 6 pull-ups on the minute for 11 minutes, and then we did 20 yards of bear crawl.
Nice. In the sand too. It's good.
No, we went to a grass field.
Oh, okay.
20 yards of bear crawl, 1 minute rest, 5 rounds, and then on the 6th round we did it backwards bear crawl.
Nice. It's weird how much that makes you have to stop and think when you do it, right? You don't think it would be that difficult, but
It was crazy. I felt some crazy tension on my Achilles going backwards. Crazy. I was like, whoa, this is the most tension I've ever felt on my Achilles tendon. But anyway, but I was sweating like a pig. My kids, it wasn't so bad, and they crushed me every round. But bear crawl, totally underrated. So fun, easy, but hard. Wow.
it's amazing.
Did he
isn't
just
it?
post that?
Yeah, just a few minutes, 34 minutes ago.
Is that his wife on the cover?
Yes.
Can you both? Wow. Wow. Who made that?
He did, but that's just crazy. And then he's like, I don't know the purpose of this trend, but it's funny because I just saw like 2 other people that posted something like that too. And then it just popped up on here and I was like,
What do you mean like
this
that?
is
What's
nuts.
that's AI?
Yeah, it's AI. It's like from the Scream movies, obviously, but
I'm trying to see if I can read the writing on the. God, that's amazing.
it says workout tips get shredded.
Oh my goodness.
It's good, right?
Yeah, AI is wonderful.
Man. Yeah, he reposted this that time that he was at street parking. This is kind of interesting, right?
Yeah, that's old, right?
Yeah, it's super old.
But he reposted it.
Yeah, just 3 days ago. Just thought that was interesting. There are no coincidences. There are none. So I don't know what that's about. I made an AI thing for the I didn't post it. Let me show you. You're gonna crack it up. For the live call-in.
Oh wow. Wow. Do you have a grill?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing.
For the hotline show.
Wow.
We'll use that another time. I think I got a candidate for a comeback of the Killing the Fat Man series.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a guy in my gym that I think like personality wise and stuff, he'd be like perfect for it. And
Is he married?
yeah,
Oh wow.
and he came
Having
to
a wife really complicates things. That's what's good about it. Has
yeah,
a good
well, she's
dynamic.
a member of the gym and has been for like they both started for a little bit, then he fell off. But his progress was pretty rapid when he showed up, and then he's been out of it now for the better part of a year, maybe a little bit more. And so yeah, he was coming back in, and she's been like wanting to get him back in. I was like, have him come in because he's had stuff going with his back before, right? So I was like, have him come in. I'll do a mobility test with his back. We'll give him some strategies for it. Make sure he gets off to the right foot. And I was thinking about it when Jay came in and filmed some high ground beef chips. We took a competitor brand and put it into 2 cups, and I just walked around the gym and had people try a beef chip that have never tried either before and pick their favorite one.
Yeah.
Lucky for us, it turned out great. They loved high ground beef chips. And so anyways, why she was there talking about having him come back in and Jay was there, he was like, hey, should we document that? And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, well, we could get Cross Medical Society involved, pull his whole, like all his blood panels. You could like scan them and like take them through, and we'll have him kind of sit down, do some interviews. You could film with him when he's at the gym. We'll film you coaching him and this whole thing. So we kind of drummed it up, and I was like, yeah, maybe we'll try. Let's see. So I ran the idea by him this morning because it was his first day back in the gym, and he wasn't totally opposed to it. So I was like, all right, well, think about it for a day, because if we're gonna do it, like I really want to do it. Like we'll film with you probably two times a week in the gym minimum.
Wow.
And
That
I
would be
told him I'd talk to you
huge.
about it, and we could
I
like
love it.
release it through the channel and stuff. And then Jay offered to come in like once a week and do like a sit down with him. You know, like
Wow.
an actual sit down interview. And so I sent him the Killing the Fat Man series. And it was funny because right when I go to tell him, he goes, oh, so what? You needed a fat guy? So the fat guy showed up, and here we go. Now you got this video idea. And I was like, no, you know, it's just and then
Yeah,
I
you
told
do
him,
need
like,
a fat guy.
I was like, no, dude,
you're
you're a DEI hire. Don't worry about it. He starts like cracking up. But yeah, I think he'd be great for it, like personality wise stuff. He's super likable, but he's also one of those people that is just like really like open. And I also think that his growth, if he stuck with it, would be rapid enough to where we'd be able to see that journey evolve pretty quickly. So
Sevon. Hello, Kenneth. When you go somewhere like a Bears game, do you take a camera with you and take photos, or is that more a thing you're doing? No, those days are over for me. I'm so I thought about it for like 2 seconds. I thought, oh, I should film all this and send it over to Patrick Rios and have him turn into a video, and then I just blew it. I literally, I hope I didn't bump Sarah out. I was so I'm so decompressed here. I am so like me when I was 25 right now. I'm just like barefoot in my underwear all the time, no shirt at the beach, just eating one patty melt a day, drinking coffee, and just training and playing with the boys. I mean, I played another hour of two-hand touch today. I swam in the ocean for an hour, played Frisbee for an hour, trained with the boys I'm just like, I'm just doing beach bum life.
That's good though. It's all right.
Oh, it's so good.
Need a little bit of that. You know what I did on Saturday night? I was just kind of sitting around, and I got a little bored, and I was like, you know what? I have this 4-mile loop I've been doing a couple times throughout the week. Running it. Yeah. So I threw like a watch on the time. It actually did pretty good. I ran the 4 miles in a 7:33 average pace.
Wow.
Yeah. Got the proof too. So
hey, did that kind of scare you to do that, to set the timer?
Yeah, it did. Cause normally I don't do it for that. I've just been doing it just to like get out, like, you know where my spot is, and like I'm relatively close to like cool stuff downtown Livermore. So I just kind of like run and just enjoy the jog. But I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it. Then after I got home, I was like, man, I'm hungry and I feel like a steak, but I don't want to cook at all. And so I texted a friend. I was like, hey, would it be weird if I just went to Outback Steakhouse by myself and just sat at the bar and ordered a steak? And they were like, yeah, only creepy dudes that hit on waitresses do that. And I made a joke. And I was like, yeah, well, then I'll go after the fat one. It's like hunting a wounded deer. Like, you're ridiculous. And then I was like, yeah. Then I sat for a minute and I was like, you know what? I do want a steak. And so I just drove over to Outback Steakhouse.
Oh, that's fun.
I ordered the largest filet that they had. I sat there. Then I was like, they're right, because the other people that were surrounded by me were just dudes in there trying to hit on the random bartenders or waitresses.
You were the only one who didn't get a drink.
Yeah, and just chilled.
Yeah.
And just, ate my steak and dipped out of there.
Oh, that's so nice. It's so nice.
I enjoy
it. And my mom's here too, so my kids are having a blast. My wife's here. It's chill. It really is. Someone said basically homeless, but with money. That is what it feels like. Having all my kids' hair's turning blonde, just training hard. Everyone's getting thick and strong. It's cool.
Hooters or Twin Peaks. Yeah, I spent some time. I got to hang out with your mom for a little bit.
Oh, yeah, when you were here. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
I don't want to go. It's weird. Normally I want to come home, but this time I'm just kind of like, fuck, this is good. All right. Thank you, everyone. Adam Knifer, the coach of Daniel Brandon, Justin Medeiros, Trista Smith. I think he's a 10 times CrossFit Games athlete. I think he's been gone 10 times on team. He's done one of the hardest endurance races in the world, I think, in South America. Last time I had him on, we talked about that. It's got to be, is it CrossFit Vancouver that he owns?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Fort Vancouver.
Got to be one of the oldest affiliates. Just a really cool dude. So he will be on tomorrow. So that's pretty cool. Congratulations
Moby.
to Seth Page for getting on the CAC. Everyone loves riding the good CAC. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning.
We're raising our prices, but not for you. If you're already a member, nothing changes. Your monthly cost stays locked in at $20 forever. For everyone else, once we hit 1,000 members or on December 1st, whichever comes quickest, new memberships will cost $29 a month. Once we hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, all 1,000 subscribers are going to get our 100 plus hotel and travel workouts ebook for free. If you've already bought it, you're going to get the updated version with modified options for every single workout. You still have time to lock this $20 price in for life. Sign up now and save at trainsentinel.com